So I've cut the pieces of leather, they're on the bench now, and I've prepared the dash for gluing. Now, normally what I would do is I would sew these pieces together and then apply glue. But this time I'm not. I'm going to actually apply the glue first, let it go completely hard so it's not tacky at all, and then I will sew the pieces together. The glue that I'm going to use is a high heat glue. It's like really high heat. So it's rated for 160 degrees C. Because this vehicle is going out to a really hot country, so it's going to the Caribbean, I don't want the glue potentially to fail because of the heat. Now, standard high heat spray contact adhesive is rated around about 90 to 100 degrees C, which should be enough, but you never know in really hot countries when you've got glass that amplifies the heat from the sun. I don't want that to fail. Because it's a long way to get these shipped back from. So I'll apply the glue now. I'll move these two pieces out of the way when I've done that, let them go completely hard, and then I'll apply glue to the dash. I've sewn these three pieces together now, and it's worked out all right. It was a little bit trickier sewing with the glue attached. It was, I wouldn't say sticky, but it was just a little bit harder. That's all. The leather didn't slide as much on the bed of the machine as it would do normally, but that was all right. So now I need to try and get this into the correct position. I'm just going to lay this plastic on top. This will just stop the leather from sticking where I don't want it to stick to. I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on this part here. That'll just hold that in place. I'll be able to release it if I need to. Once I've got it into the correct position along this part here, I'll just use the steamer and just lightly steam the top end of this area here just to secure it into position, and then I can start working my way this way. So I'm happy with how that seam is sitting there, so I'll just steam this bit here, and then I'll start to stretch this way a touch, just as I do it. I get that seam as even as I can along here. I think we're a little bit high on this end here. Just trying to pull it around a little bit. I'm going to leave this bit here for now. I'm not going to bother gluing this yet, or am I? Let's just bring that down there for now, and that down there for now. So I'm happy enough with how this bit sits in here. I'll now work my way this way. I'll actually do this end here, but I'll leave some plastic in the middle here because I don't want it to grab at this point here. So I'm just working this corner in, trying to get this corner in the correct position. That will be fine there. Now I'm going to release the plastic from the centre here, and then I can start to work this area. So now that I've done the main part, I need to sort out all these recesses here. So I need to do a little bit of snipping and then work this leather downwards. and get it into this area here. So these ends here I'm going to leave to the last. I need to get the main body in first, and then I'll do the little bits of trimming off. So any wrinkles that are on the sides, like here, will probably not be seen, but if they are, they're not going to be in an obvious place. So I'd rather have wrinkles on the side here than on the front here. I stretched the leather that way just to get it around the corner here. I'm not really too bothered about any minor wrinkles at the bottom here. I can probably pull a lot of those out when I come to stretch it underneath. I haven't applied any glue to the underside yet. So once I've finished the top, I've cut the holes here for the vents and the centre hole here. I've done any trimming that I need to do. I'll flip it over, I'll apply glue to the underside, and I'll start to tuck everything under. I'm going to leave the vent holes for now, and I'm going to flip it over and start to do the tucking of the leather underneath. So I'm going to apply glue to the underside with a brush. I'm going to spray a little bit of the glue inside the pot and then apply it with a brush along this edge, and obviously the same along the front edge and the two sides as well. So the dash top is now completely covered. What I need to do next is the little piece that goes in here, like the little tray area, the instrument binnacle and the grab handle, and then that dash top will be complete. So if you want to see that video, you have to tune in to part 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.